we're back at the GSL. I'm Tasteless. Southern nerd next to me, I guess they call him Mitosis.
Yes.
Some do. This is the GSL brought to you, of course, by Pepsi on screen, and G-Skill and Olayan. And we're actually in kind of a weird moment here because we're basically seeing possibly the demise of MC in a matchup that we would never expect to see that occur. Why are you laughing at me?
It's just a funny word choice, the demise of MC. MC's like, yeah.
That's why it's such a good word.
Yeah, that's why
he's like, have you seen that the Dark Crystal yet?
No, I've seen the clip, though.
I am still Emperor.
Yeah. Well,
why haven't you seen the Dark Crystal?
I'm sorry, man.
There are so many Dark Crystals.
I have better things to do than watch Muppet movies.
Don't.
I thought I was about to get hit. I'm like,
I just slapped you.
Some psychologist looks at that and he's like, Tasis abuses artosis.
I know.
The word has to get out.
He behaves. I do hit Dan. And I'm like, don't ever tell a person or I'll kill your dog.
You walked into a doorknob. I'm like, I'm so tall. How'd I walk into a doorknob?
Is that a bruise on your arm? You're like, what happened? You're like, I fell. No, man, there's a ton of great references we can make with that, though. I mean, the prophecy says Gelflings will destroy us. The prophecy says HongUn will destroy us.
Did you watch Fraggle Rock?
No, but one of my good friends did.
Okay. He's cooler than you.
Fraggle Rock?
Yeah, man.
No, Fraggle Rock's not cooler than
man.
me. It's one of the good kids' shows.
Yeah.
Actually, it's supposed to be one of the better ones.
It is.
It
was very good. All right, so HongUn is up 2-0 on MC in the round of 8. And I'm sure everyone at home is like, I want to see MC Nesty round of 4.
But maybe actually grabbing their chairs and digging their fingers in the armrests, going crazy.
But we might be seeing HongUn versus Nesty. We'll see, though, because MC, if anyone watched the NASL finals, he was down, almost lost it 4-1, and then came back, brought it to the 7th game. So if anyone can do it, it's MC Tasteless. If anyone can just buckle down and win this series, it's him. There he is.
Now, this is actually the biggest moment in HongUn's career.
Yeah, he is.
I mean, he's actually sitting here like, all right, I practiced all these strats. I think I can do this. And he comes down here and he's like, all right, I did beat MC twice. I only have to do this one more time. I have 3 opportunities to do that here. And let's see if he can do it. Our map is Metalopolis, a classic StarCraft 2 map. One both these guys have a lot of experience on. Can HongUn do it? Or will the Kratos Protoss MC come back with a victory? We're going to find out in just a few moments here at the GSL.
I feel a chill upon my face. The wind outside reminds me of your cold.
Oh, come on. All right, there we go. Now it's going to start. Let's go. Over here in the left starting location, a member of the same team as players like Polt, also known as Optimus, and Marine King. We have... I always feel like she's interrupting me when she does it. She comes out so fast.
Yeah. I think she's rude.
She's completely out of control.
I think in real life she's probably just a rude person.
Completely out of control. Can HongUn do this? We'll find out. Now, down here in the blue, the most successful Protoss of all time. Can he come back? He is.
MC.
She does it. It's absolutely perfect. But maybe my eyes are jaded by love, Artosis.
It could be.
It could be.
Take those heart-shaped glasses off, Tasteless.
Sorry. Can I wear my heart-shaped contacts?
I think that might be uncomfortable. I don't know.
Yeah. And what?
Hunga. It's HongUn, of course. Well, MC has scouted very quickly once again. Found HongUn right away. Same build so far. HongUn is on his way to scout MC a little bit later, but we'll scout him before he would miss any information. So we'll take just a very slight economic lead because of mining an extra, I don't know, 10 minerals, 15 minerals.
Well, you know, in a matchup where you don't make a lot of workers, that can be a pretty big difference sometimes.
Certainly it can. Certainly it can. Some nice micro by both players, just harassing. Zealot coming out for both. Exactly the same build still.
MC, very good with his probe harassment. Now, this is a smart move here by HongUn to go for where the gas is. Oh!
Both players stockpiling a lot of Chrono Boost. Not be surprised if we do see some Warp Gate rushes here. I think MC at this point will be full Warp Gating a lot.
Well, this is kind of a weird moment because MC actually is not allowed to mess around.
Yeah, actually,
at all.
Now that I say that, I want to take it back. I want to say, you know what, this is actually one of the maps that you truly can stop a full Warp Gate rush on.
Oh, yeah.
So I would not be surprised at all if MC goes ahead and tries to tech up, but a safe tech. If he goes something wild, like just rushes to DT, I'd be pretty surprised. Something like a Robo, though, I could live with that, Tasteless. I could live with that.
All right, so he will manage to take out that probe.
Nice.
Very nice by MC. Note, both of them are getting 2 gases. So this might be one of these weird technical PvPs. You know, Pro vs. Protoss is a lot about corner cutting.
Yes, it is.
It's like making all these little tiny adjustments to, you know, win. And did you just lose audio, Artosis? Are you okay?
I kicked my own plug out. I'm back.
Okay, all right.
I feel like an electrician for plugging that back in.
Wow.
All right, so HongUn is actually going for a 3-gate Robo build. MC hasn't shown us what he's going for. He's being a little bit safer. He's using his gas right now on a sentry. I'm really excited to see exactly what he does with this. I would think he'd go Robo. We'll see in a moment. MC's still not choosing, actually saving up a lot of money. Could he possibly... What is he doing with all this money? He could go down and make a Nexus so easily. Is that what he's saving up for, Tasteless?
No, Robo.
Ah, there it is.
This is actually kind of a weird build from MC.
Yeah, it's really weird.
Could he actually hold it before Warp Gate Rush?
Yeah.
You think so?
This would hold it, yeah. But, HongUn, his Robo is done way quicker. MC just kind of a late Robo there. Observer is on the way, so he's going to be able to scout out exactly what MC's doing a little bit quicker, and then he can even go back and stop the Observers. You know, in Korea, Tasteless, people make 2 Observers quite often, whereas outside it's oftentimes 1.
Yeah, 2 is better.
Sometimes we even see it 3. Yeah, absolutely. Go scout and kill your opponent's Observer. That's the way to do it, Tasteless.
That is the way. No way.
MC.
But go ahead.
Okay. MC has actually stockpiled an insane amount of Chrono Boost. HongUn less than that. So it looks like MC will probably just go a 1-base Colossus build if I had to guess, but that's becoming less and less popular nowadays. Nowadays we see a lot of Immortal into Blink Stalker play, which looks like HongUn is doing. You know, he's making the Immortal right now, and yeah, in fact he throws down a Twilight Council right afterwards. So we'll have to see exactly what these Chrono Boosts are for from MC. Looks like he is going to boost out an Immortal. And I think, yeah, he's probably just going to go for the same build.
Okay, now check this out. HongUn set up a trap. Oh.
A little bit slow there.
I think he actually probably should have had the Observer and his Stalkers a little bit farther back. So even if he sees him turn around, he just bum rushes him.
All right, so HongUn getting a 4th gate. So he's committing extremely heavily to his Blink Stalkers that he's going to be making. In the meantime, oh no, it was in fact from MC. Ooh, nice catch there.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
But he is in fact committing to Colossus. It is in fact going to be the Colossus. So pretty cool. This is going to do very well against Blink Stalker because he's still making Immortals and he's going Colossus and mostly Zealots. He has just those first 4 Stalkers as well as a couple Sentries. So he's going to be able to get a lot of Colossus, but because HongUn is so mobile with the Blink Stalkers, he's going to feel free to go ahead and expand much quicker than MC.
Well, MC might just have like this one epic timing push here. But we'll see. I mean,
that might be it.
Now HongUn is moving out. Can you just check for me? Do we know, does HongUn know for sure that MC's going Colossus?
He does not. Not at all.
That explains why he's moving out right now, because I find this move here questionable from HongUn.
Well, you know, Blink is finishing. He's like, well, I guess I'll go see what's going on.
Takes out the statue. Arcturus mixed. because Jim Raynor is not a terrorist.
Being a Protoss means a lot to HongUn. Jim Raynor, the one Terran friend of the Protoss.
Yep. Don't forget that.
And look at that nice observer play. Pulls it back in time. Would be bad if he lost that. And will he go up the ramp? That's
this
actually
would be bad if he did.
Force field is actually very good in this situation. There are Zealots back there, but he lets the Zealots up. Interesting. And MC, as long as he sits at the top of his ramp, will be able to crush all of this. Nice force fields going down. But again, MC...
You know what? Actually, HongUn's control was really good back there.
It was, but he lost quite a few units. I can't believe he's actually trying to go up a ramp like this.
Well, I am surprised he didn't turn around when he saw the Colossus. I'm like, well, you don't have to attack. You know, you do have Blink. You can just run away.
Yeah, and you know, it's MC has all the surface area at the top of the ramp. The way that you win with Blink Stalkers is if they go too far down the ramp, then everything gets kind of choked up, and you have surface area, you can blink back. But he's sitting up there. He has force fields. He has Immortals. He has a Colossus. He even has some Stalkers in there. So I did not like that attack by HongUn, I have to say.
That will get an Artosis thumbs down.
Thumbs down.
Now, here's what's weird about this. He's actually continuing to attack.
Yeah, and sends his Immortal up first to get owned by the Zealots. Again, Artosis thumbs down right there.
Wow, that's 2 thumbs down.
He just keeps on attacking up there.
Basically, Artosis is out of hands right now to thumbs down this anymore.
Yeah, man, that's it.
He's only got 2 thumbs. He's only got 2 hands.
I'm going to put my hands down soon. They're getting tired. HongUn, though, I mean, when you run into Colossus with a Blink Stalker play, you can poke once. That's fine, Tasis. You can poke once. But after that, realistically, and look at this, he's just trying to catch MC messing up, but MC is not going to mess up
I
enough.
feel like we're watching HongUn stick with this plan that just doesn't work.
No, exactly.
Like you don't have to keep attacking. You could try to expand. You could make more probes. Instead, he's chrono boosting. We was chrono boosting his warp gates. We had a shot of that a little bit ago.
The Colossus player really can't leave. He can all-in you, but if he leaves his base at all, you can do a counterattack and then be scrappy. Well, here he goes, trying to take out these Colossi. Doesn't quite do it.
But his Zealots down there are taking a lot of damage. And this is a pretty healthy unit mixture.
Yeah, I mean, already MC is up 18 supply tastes. It's pretty one-sided. Same number of probes. HongUn, for some reason, just continues to pursue this all in. And MC, with Colossus tech against Blink tech, makes his Nexus first. So that just shows that should never, ever, ever happen in this scenario, but it has, in fact. And here he goes. HongUn is not done. He does snipe 2 Colossi.
And now going for the Immortal. Actually, great targeting there. And blinks away. That was actually really well done by HongUn.
Yeah, and MC suddenly, was he too greedy here? Because now, without those extra Colossi, without that extra Immortal, his sentries are pretty much out of energy. He only has 1 left, in fact. HongUn may be able to out-micro him here and take it, even though MC got a big early lead. We will see, though.
You know, sometimes we say the Stalker goes, leave it to me. But that time it was more like, leave it to me, myself, and I. Terrible joke.
It's a
terrible joke. Sorry, guys. All right, now, note, MC, hold that thought. Oh, nice.
Nice blink.
Could not have been a better blink. That was beautiful.
Absolutely. Taking down a lot of units here, but he's got to be careful not to lose too many Stalkers, not to take too much damage. Does have some very beaten up Stalkers there. Still 2 Colossi out.
The Nexus is finished here for MC, so, you know, HongUn has to have 1 or 2 more great blinks in here, or, you know, he's not going to win this. I mean, it just will be a matter of time.
You know, an interesting thing here is that we do not... Where is the observer of MC?
It was shot down.
He does have 1 out on the map somewhere.
Now here he is inside the main, going for a pylon. I don't know about that.
Yeah, he really wanted to kill that Robo. Of course, if he kills the Robo, then it's just a bunch of bad Warp Gate units against a bunch of good Warp Gate units because of Blink versus, you know, nothing.
Now there are 3 Colossus out here.
You know, an interesting thing, the observer that MC has is scouting for an expansion.
Okay,
he doesn't believe that this
He's going for the Colossus here, miscontrolling that pretty badly.
The Zealot's doing a good job, and another Colossi goes down, but he loses too many Stalkers.
He has 5 Stalkers. I think that should...
Well, no, at this point, it's so one-sided. He's lost his entire army. He's still one basing. Going after... Ooh, that's a very smart move right there.
And he's going to get it!
He is, and even before the Colossus goes out...
Oh, my God. Now, maybe...
Well, MC is definitely going to focus on getting his blink out. He's chrono boosting it like a madman.
Oh,
and
and
3 more gates.
We have the Nexus now being made here for HongUn.
Now, that is a very late Nexus. MC is actually going to go into 6-gate Blink Stalker against the 4 of HongUn, so he should be able to gain a pretty big lead as Blink finishes.
I really don't know if it's worth it to keep hopping inside the guy's main with these Blink Stalkers.
No. It's, at this point, not as good. And finally, the Observer has made it back home, realizing, oh my god, he didn't expand. That kid was so all in, and, well, he kills off that Observer, so there aren't going to be any more Blink-ins, as he has... Well, he is making another Observer, so we'll see. I guess he still wants to do that.
This is just kind of a weird game because HongUn has been basically trying the same move over and over again. And I mean, MC does not have the best defense, but he is lasting.
Yeah.
You know, and right now it's actually 51 supply for HongUn and 99 supply for MC. So I don't think he can win this.
9 more probes for MC, and that's not a whole ton, but look at this. Blink is done. So everything is just completely looking up for MC. HongUn does have his Observer out, so he may try some more fancy blinkery.
Blink shenanigans, blinkery.
Yeah. Tom blinkery. We have... this is going to be pretty much it. I mean, this attack that MC's going to have, all he has to do is just warp in some more units and bring them along. He's going to blink them out of his main base to join the battle.
You know, HongUn might want to, in the next game, go for another full warp gate rush. I think you can see that he's really smart.
And blinks down, loses some stalkers, taking out a few of his own.
You know, what I was going to say is you can see he's really smart, but here's the problem is it's just like, this is not, you might as well just do a standard strat. Now he's going to run into the main. Let's see what this takes the game.
Yeah, trying to do a basic trade scenario here, but again, MC he has a lot more units. That's it. I mean,
yeah. And this is smart. He's going to take out the Nexus before anything else. HongUn barely doesn't have the money for another Nexus.
Yeah, he does have the one in his main. Now all his probes are maybe going to go down.
Hold that thought here because he has taken out all the powered warp gates. This is starting to get a little bit interesting. Probes dispersing.
Well, right now it's 18 Stalkers for HongUn against 13 of MC, but MC also has an Immortal, a Colossus, a Sentry, and 15 Zealots.
Sorry, what is the Stalker count comparison here? Can you check for me?
It's 18 to 13.
So
with HongUn in the lead there.
Okay, so I mean, maybe if he has perfect micro, this game's starting to get a little bit interesting.
It is, Tasis, but a few things to take into consideration. A lot of damage Stalkers for HongUn, no damage Stalkers for MC. So that's definitely going to help MC out there. MC eliminating buildings so quickly because he has a much more powerful army.
Their pylons. They each have enough money to hide some pylons.
Yeah, and that's it.
He GG's. I was going to say, like, that would be weird if he came back from that. And MC is just pounding those Pepsis, man.
They're delicious.
They are yummy.
He's going to go on to the next game with the next Pepsi.
Grab a Pepsi, buy some Pepsi if you're watching. Maybe you are drinking a nice glass of whiskey. We'll pour the Pepsi in the whiskey. Did you know, Artosis, that if you're drinking alcohol and you have it with soda, it'll actually get you intoxicated faster?
So I hear.
Because the alcohol piggybacks on the sugar. It gets in your bloodstream quicker. Yeah.
Interesting.
Hello.
Pesos has his facts.
I have my interesting facts.
Let's talk about that game just a little bit.
Please.
Normally with Blink Stalker play, if your opponent goes Robo, goes Colossus, not just Robo but Colossus, they're immobile.
Yeah.
You absolutely, positively can make your Nexus first, but HongUn decided to kind of go somewhat all in with that, and a few times he picked off some Colossi, but specifically that scenario, Colossus versus Blink Stalker, the Colossus player has to make mistakes for the Blink Stalker. It does not matter if you are actually the best Blink Stalker player in the world. Unless MC makes mistakes with this, you're not actually going to break him. And that's about that.
Yeah.
So he was actually waiting for MC to make some mistakes. And being up 2-0, I guess that's something you can do, but I would not count on MC making too big of blunders, because as you saw, he even did make a few small blunders, lost some extra units he shouldn't have, but still ended up winning. So it's like, I don't know. I don't like the approach that he took with that. Strategically, I'm not a fan of what HongUn did that game.
Well, I think his attitude might have been, I'm already up 2 games, and I'm sort of making this look easy. Maybe actually I am that much better. Maybe it's time for me to pull out some, wacky HongUn strats.
Well, next map, Crossfire SE.
Crossfire.
The countdown has begun.
It's time, Artosis. HongUn against MC. Can MC come back, or is HongUn going to continue this with a win and lead with one of the most epic upsets in GSL history? Let's find out as the game is loaded. It's time, Artosis. Are you ready?
I'm ready, Tasus.
All right.
Bring me to it.